Well, greetings again. This is Dr. Bill Wyatt with the American Orthodox Society, and I wanted to say we have covered orthodontics from before birth to death, where we have come up with the ability to straighten people's teeth. It doesn't matter how old they are, who they are, or how much has been wrong with them. You can always help these things with orthodontics. And so I wanted to explain some of that just sitting here talking to you about orthodontics. Like the orthodontic community here in the United States used to be the best in the world, and now it has slipped way back behind. And I wanted to come back and say we can do anything about this. Now, for years, I just took whatever came across. I didn't know that you couldn't do certain things, like that the orthodontics are teaching that your bone won't move and you can't straighten your teeth after, say, 27 or 25 or 26 years, something like that. And this is a wrong truth. That is not right. You can straighten your teeth, and we've shown you cases that go way on back. I've never started anybody that was 90 years old, but I could do that. I know I could, because I think my own teeth could take straightening. If I just had time, I wanted to do it. But I won't be able to be here very much longer, so I would like to know if there's something out there that you don't understand and you would like for me to explain. Now, I hope that I can explain it, but I've covered this thing for orthodontics for about 60 years or more. I started my first case like in 1956, and he had this was my nephew, and he passed away a few years back, and I had straightened his teeth out. And so we've learned how to replace surgery even. We've got about 9 or 10 cases where we did class 3 cases. Instead of doing this double jaw surgery, we went in and were able to do it orthodontically. It just took about maybe 2.5 years we could do that. And we've got a case out there right now that we did, I know, 37 years ago, where we showed them how to do this non-surgical orthodontics. And then I've got this case, or several cases, where we've done restorative dentistry. You know, going in and showed how you could take the teeth from the back of the mouth. If you had wisdom teeth, slide all these up and close the gaps, and then use your own teeth instead of using videos, using implants or anything like this, or bridges. You could slide your own teeth in there. And so this case we've got a closing space on adults is an excellent case to study, and you can do these things. And I just wanted to know, if you're out there and you want to know what you can do about it, if you want me to send you to somebody that can do it, I'm afraid I can't. But I think this is the thing of the future that will take place, where the future people are going to demand that we go in and do these things in adults. They don't want this. They'll have money to do it with, and you can do it. So let me know just write back if you've got questions about how to do certain things. Even if it's your own mouth, your own teeth, or your own children. And these are things that people, individuals, should know about, that what can be done orthodontically. And I'll try to answer these questions as best I can, but I'm sure there are answers for the questions you may have. So I'm going to just close up now and let me know this, and we'll do that, and then I'll probably just retire from this. This month, if I live the rest of this month, I will have been working with orthodontics until I'm 97 years old, and I'm getting to where I just don't think as good as I used to, but I want to answer those questions before I close the door on this thing. So thank you. I've gotten to where I kind of feel like I know you people that are out there. I kind of hesitated. We've been doing this now for about, must be 9 years. And I hated to get away from lecturing to people where I could look right straight in your eye and tell you. And what I've done has been as true as I can find out. I've not tried to cover anything up at all. I'm just telling you what we learned in here over these years. So if you have some questions out there, put them down, write them down, and we will try to go through. I'll group them up, and there may be that we can cover them in several different videos. So thank you for watching, and before I quit this, I said I would learn this and I would teach it to everybody if Lord give me breath to do it with. And so I'm going to try to keep that in front of me, and I have tried to do that. And we have over 1,000 videos out there now covering nearly everything you can think about in orthodontics. And you don't need a lot of special tools to learn how to do temporomandibular joint stuff. And we've covered that good and shown you how to do it. So if you have any question about it, write us a note, put it in there, and we will try to come in the last part of my career in this. I'll try to answer those questions. So I thank you wherever you are. I feel like I have helped a lot of people do a lot of things in orthodontics, and there's a lot of things going on wrong in this world right now, and people, it's hard to think about teeth when you're thinking about people living through the turmoils that are going on. So I'm going to hush up, and I hope you'll send us some questions about different things, and I'll try to cover those before I hang it up. So I'll hope to see you next week or two, and we will do that. Thank you now for watching over the years, and I hope that I've helped a lot of people out there understand that, and let me know about that. And there's a guy right now I'd like for you to look at. This is David, I've forgotten his name, as good as he is. He knows more about everything than anybody I've ever heard. And so if you want to look and listen to somebody, he's a good one to listen to. So thank you for being out there. I seem like I know a lot of you, wherever you are. So I'll say goodbye, and I'll see you next week when we'll try to answer these questions. So I'm going to hang up here, and have a good week.